Yo, what's up? It's your boy Will, back with another episode of Sports Dogs. Here with the famous fellas. What's up, fellas? I got my man Rich.
What's up? What's up?
Yes, sir, yes, sir. And I got my man Jay.
I feel like I'm about to get jumped by Eagle fans here in a minute.
We all over.
Y'all
Oh,
add,
but-
y'all
yeah,
brought-
go,
well, at least
Brandon,
I know you had. At least I know you had to bring one other person for backup because you know. Saying it won't
We're
take-
his security guards for the fight night. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We make sure everything goes good. Make sure no fights break out before the big day. So,
Hey man, I keep my hands to myself. I'm professional
yeah.
for a little bit. I might Draymond later. Who knows? We know. You never know.
Yeah. Just know. He's training over here, so you better be ready, huh, Rich? You better tell him.
This bad boy right
He said, you know what him and the Eagles got in common?
What's that?
Undefeated.
Nice.
Yeah.
Five-time champion. What's up?
Oh.
But
Fucking
now,
undefeated.
you're past prime now.
yeah.
My time now.
Arthritis. It happens. You'll know when you get old.
Yeah, I see your shit kicking in. Yes, sir. Speaking of y'all, let's get right into y'all. 49ers. They trade for Christian McCaffrey. And if you ask me, they didn't really give up that much, but
I wasn't tripping on what we gave up. People think it was a big haul, but at the end of the day, if you're gonna re-sign this man, actually no, you have an option. I think he has 2 years left or a year left.
Yeah.
So we have an option to keep him or cut him into next year. They're not gonna cut him, so why not? My only issue was, or not was, because I haven't really seen it, but what are you taking away and how much of a workload are you trying to give him? Because I personally wouldn't give him a high workload. I would put him in a lot of plays on the field a lot, but it'd be like you're not running the ball 30 times a game unless it's just calls for some bullshit like that. Even then, I don't even know if I'm going to want you 130. I might get you 16, put Jeff Wilson or Eli Mitchell and get them another 10, and like, you know, another time split you out to the slot, let you run some slot plays. The only thing I didn't like about when they ran them was they didn't do any kind of outside plays and they didn't do any kind of screen passes. It would have been cool to see.
been good at. He good at.
Right, like get him in open space because clearly when he found a hole or whatever, he was making
Yeah.
the shit. But now let's find a, like, give him an open hole. Let him pick the hole and see what he was gonna do. We didn't do that, and that's probably. I'm not sure why, honestly.
I mean,
They
it
were
was
just
only-
kind of waiting, keeping it real, like, basic for him, letting him really get the feel for the offense. And then it being the Chiefs and how it got out of hand, there was no point of really opening it up like that, just for, like, future
defense didn't
references.
show up.
Yeah.
Shit.
There's only so many snaps he was going to get, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't
First
expect him to
game.
play a whole bunch, but the fact that he even played as much as he did, because originally they were saying red zone, but then they were saying like, oh, it's not red zone. He's gonna get a certain amount of snaps at running back. I'm like, shit, he must have picked it up pretty fast. They said as soon as he got traded, he asked for the playbook, so they sent him the playbook as soon as he got it, and they went to Stanford, so you got to be kind of smart.
Yeah.
They know each
Like,
other.
you know football.
Like, you know,
shit.
the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, well, I think running back's kind of easy outside of, as far as like blocking might be the hardest thing to pick up which block and shit like that.
Yeah.
But as far as like hitting the hole, I feel like that's pretty explanatory no matter what team you go to. Hey, off the guard, off the tackle, left, right, power.
Yeah.
You know.
And then little routes, I mean, but shit. You catch on to that shit.
And plus, it's like the only time you have is where you want the ball from the quarterback.
Yeah.
That's really like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to wait for the wide receiver to see when he breaks out his route and all that shit. Like, it's literally just.
You usually have the
High,
bow
low,
wings and
yeah.
shit like that. Check out. Maybe an angle every once in a while, shit like that.
Well,
Did this shit catch you by surprise?
Yeah, because I forgot what I was doing. And then all of a sudden I looked at my phone and that shit said, I think I was watching a Laker game. And all of a sudden that shit said, trade to the Niners. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then I was like, well, what we give up? And then as long as I don't see no players, fuck them picks. Football's different because football, you can find a gym in the fucking 7th round, 6th round or some shit.
Yeah, that is
You're
true.
going to have to next
It's a
year,
little
right?
different.
Yeah, that is
You know
true.
what I mean? Yeah, I don't think we have a 4th round next year or a 1st round.
Did you guys give up a second and a third?
I don't know if it's the same year though. It might be
Okay.
the following season. Cause I know it might be. One might be 2 next year and then 2 the following year. That's given up. Cause 4 all together,
Mm-hmm.
and we gave up the 4th round because of the Rams. Cause the Rams would have went, we possibly had them. So from what I read was the difference was the 4th round pick.
The Eagles were in on it too.
For McCaffrey?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that in the final stages,
Yeah.
it was between us and the Rams.
Yeah.
And the Rams, the only reason he didn't necessarily go to the Rams is because they didn't want to throw in the 4th round pick. So we threw in the 4th round pick, and that's why he came. Or they agreed to give him that. But then turned down Brian Burns' 2 first-round picks. Explain that one to me.
Who offered that?
And he's not even signed next year. Like, I'm pretty sure he's a free agent next year.
Who was it?
2 first-round picks. Damn.
Yeah, because they were saying everybody was tripping out how
they figured they're trying to clear house. So
well, they were tripping out how they turned it down, and that was better than McCaffrey and Robbie Anderson.
Mm-hmm. I would try to keep him if I could.
Look, I'm clearing house. I'm trading everybody.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm trading Baker.
Are that far away.
I'm trading
2 first-round.
I might keep Burns, but I would try to trade Burns because I have a great secondary, and I would just fucking go dumb in the draft for the next.
It doesn't say
years.
what team. It just says one team offered 2 first-round picks, and they turned it down.
We have 2 first-round picks.
That don't make.
I doubt we would.
Bye. I do let that nigga go.
Yeah, but imagine though.
I'm giving them 2 first-round picks. I mean,
Brian Burns is a dog, and we got Reddick too. So
I like
Brian Burns, J.C. Horn, and I think DJ Moore are untouchable.
Try to build around them.
What's their D tackle? Brown? They just drafted him I think it was last
year. What about like Jeremy Chin? You trading Jeremy Chin?
Well, he said they're untouchable.
Untouchable. Everybody else is
maybe they could.
They could, but they're saying they feel like those dudes are cornerstone of that franchise, and they ain't touching them.
I mean, we balling. C.J. Garner was a fucking pickup, so but I would like Jeremy Chin too. I would take a Jeremy Chin.
I mean,
oh yeah,
Carolina's not bad. They need.
I don't think they're that far. I think a quarterback.
That's really
and they're kind of right back in.
They need a real wide receiver too.
Someone else to help out DJ.
And now a running back.
Well, yeah,
I think Chuba
got hurt.
No, he got hurt.
Mm-hmm. He got left the game.
I thought Chuba and Foreman looked pretty good right there.
Oh, Foreman actually did good.
I was like, down the run, he looked pretty
that's
solid.
The nigga from Tennessee, isn't it?
Yeah. Dante Foreman.
Yeah.
You know where else he went?
Texas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did.
He went to the Longhorns, not the Raiders.
Nah, we were straight though. I ain't worried about it. We got the Rams. I'm trying to go to the game.
All this week, huh?
Yeah. You know, we know it's we call it Levi East.
Levi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The homie, you know Terrence Rose boy.
Yeah.
Niner fan. He about to get Levi West or Levi East or some shit like that because ours is Levi Stadium.
Yeah.
And we outnumber. You know what I mean? So they call SoFi. You know.
You guys both suck if you ask me.
We beat y'all last. So now what?
Last. Cute.
So we can go by. And then we got more wins in the. Listen, I talked to an Eagle fan today. The only thing y'all got better than us is this record right now. That's it. We got more Hall of Famers. We got more playoff wins. We got more Super Bowls. We got more Hall of, whatever you want to look at it as.
We're better than you this year. How about that?
You like our little brothers, man. We happy for you.
We're better than you the year before last too. So don't get it twisted. We big dogs around here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and if you make it to the playoffs,
we'll be glad to whoop that ass again.
We'll see.
We didn't whoop that ass, but you know what I mean.
You know you're not about to beat us. You know you're not about to beat us. Jimmy Garoppolo.
What was the last time? I don't even remember the last time we played you guys in the playoffs.
Playoff was I don't know. It might have been when y'all made y'all run last. And that's not even trying.
Serving you suckers up because you guys suck.
And I'm not talking about wins. I'm thinking like more back towards like McNabb and shit. Last time we played.
It had to be when y'all had to be good because we was balling.
When?
Back in the days with McNabb.
So with McNabb, you had it. After that, we don't know about it. I know I had some crazy people.
We were going to the playoffs.
In between. I had Jeff Garcia balling for a little bit. I hated him. But
we had Jeff for a little bit too. Remember?
He took us to the playoffs.
Yeah, never a big Jeff Garcia fan.
We got to the playoffs with Jeff Garcia.
He did his thing with us, but I was never a big Jeff Garcia fan.
Yeah.
Then we had Alex Smith. No, we were straight. We was always pretty straight. Because that was before we had Jen Drunkenmiller. Was before the McNabb time.
You had those those bad years with Mike Singletary.
They did Mike Singletary wrong.
Can't play with him.
Can't play with him. But he made Vernon Davis.
Can't do it.
And they was dumb as fuck for drafting Michael Crabtree, even though I picked it.
Yeah. Well, so it looks like Dak Prescott is back.
Well, who cares?
They beat the
He
Lions.
didn't do shit for me. Nigga got 200.
He looked like Cooper Rush out there. Like it was. I watched that game. Detroit did everything to lose that game. Without St. Brown, without
100%.
Swift.
100%. St. Brown got hurt in the beginning.
Yeah, he got a concussion.
100%. If Jamal Williams don't have them 2 fumbles,
He
Dallas
fought right at the
loses.
goal line. Like I
Not
think the
even
end
close.
score was like 20-something to 6. But
24
It
to
wasn't.
6.
It wasn't that.
But it was
But it was
6-3 in the
it
third
was
quarter.
10-6 with like what, like 5
Yeah.
minutes
Then
ago.
he threw the interception for a pick. I think it was a pick six and something like that. And then they got it like a quick little score. But they weren't winning.
Lions
like
were
that.
going to take the lead actually.
Lions got the worst
winning
defense,
fumbled.
and you got 207 passing yards.
Yeah.
Oh, you sorry.
Yeah, no, they were shutting them
I
down.
would have put Cooper Rush in so quick.
I was
When it was
hearing
6-3 and a half, I would have been like, Cooper, you got.
I was hearing some boots.
You got to go in. Like this is bullshit. I put him back in for this shit against the worst defense in the NFL.
Yeah.
Fuck did that happen?
All I heard was, it's his first game back since
I hate hearing that
this.
shit.
That's why he played against these niggas. He could have came back against
Yeah,
us.
you literally played against the worst defense. You could have done a little better than that.
He could have came back against us, but why would you throw him against the Dogs?
If
That's
this is like your
crazy.
second or third year in the league, I get it. But you like 5 years in. Like this ain't the first time you've been thrown in the fire after injury.
That's true.
Like that don't make no sense to me. I would have put old boy in and listen.
I mean,
I don't have no issue with Mac Jones, but
damn, Billy Zappi.
I fuck with Billy Zappi. And
Do
Billy
you think
Lee
they're
Trust.
gonna move on from him like that?
I would.
The first rounder is just damn.
I mean, I would keep both, and I would go like quarter competition, basically.
Yeah.
What you call it? But whoever the high hand, I just rock.
Yeah.
Billy Zappi look good. He don't have the arm, but he has the.
They got their ass beat though
But he has the.
against
he
the
scored.
Bears.
But he's the only one that scored for him. Mac Jones looked like shit.
him, right? He got like 2 touchdowns. I think.
Yeah, Mac Jones only had like 80 yards. I think he had like 100 and something. But I'm saying they were saying like he doesn't have the arm, but he has the anticipation.
Yeah.
Like so he throws it before you there because he don't have
the arm.
the arm.
Well,
Like
I
that.
mean, that's basically Mac Jones, right?
Well, Mac Jones had a little bit more arm strength on him. I think Mac Jones can at least get it 50, 60 yards. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Not Jimmy G though. Oh bitch ass.
Hey man, it's okay, man.
Dunkin' Dunker, you know. Dunkin' Donuts.
You have wins, so
I
be
have
grateful.
a Dunkin' team. Like, bro, I got some people that take the
Go
top
getters,
off.
go
Like,
getters, yeah.
you gotta throw that bitch.
I'm taking the top off. That a hot song. I feel you, but yeah,
It is what it
it's
is.
okay. We throw it deep, even though everybody say Jalen can't throw, but he tends to get it there. But so Madden still thinks he can't throw because they don't.
What
put
y'all
him
feel
in
about
losing
Matt
ratings.
Ryan? I mean, getting benched for the season.
I was gonna use this for the Clippers if they ever win the NBA championship. But
I feel sorry for the Colts.
Finally. What the fuck took you so fucking long? I get he's like a new team, I guess it's some da. But shit wasn't looking good.
Because in that division, no one's gonna remember what they really.
Nah, but you just lost to Tennessee twice, and you lost to Jacksonville, you tied with the Houston, so you're like
you that bad that they bench you for the season. So basically, no matter what happens to Sam Ellinger, unless he gets hurt, your ass ain't getting back in the game.
yeah.
Because
But like it's over. You can't win no more. You can't win the division.
I mean,
no more.
I get it, but I'm
You
just
have
saying,
3.5 losses.
Don't tell me for the season. Just tell me I'm benched. Because basically, what you're telling me, if he comes out looking like ass, I'm still not getting in the fucking game. Like, no, just say I'm benched. You know what I mean? Let me get a chance to look that shit
They're
back.
thinking he can't look any worse.
And yeah, and
That's
it's
true.
you know what
I
it was
get But I'm
too.
just saying, for my ego, my shit, don't tell me I'm benched for the season.
Jonathan Taylor's kind of been ass.
I mean, he was hurt for a couple games.
Yeah, but I'm just
Let's
saying.
just be 100. The O line's not that great of an O line either.
Yeah, like there was last year.
I don't even think that was that great last year. I think Jonathan Taylor made him look good.
Well, he's not making him look good this year.
Like how you
I
know
don't
how
know if
like
they
a
lost Because I think they were ranked pretty high last year.
Yeah, they got all Pro Bowls and shit.
What I'm saying, yeah, well, if you get a guy that runs down there 2,000 yards, they're gonna say basically. But I'm saying like when you watch the Barry Sanders tape, and I can't think of somebody a little more. Oh, Saquon Barkley. Don't have the best line, but he can make shit happen in the backfield, make couple people miss,
And go.
take off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not necessarily thinking they necessarily always created a big ass hole for this man to go do. I think he did a little bit of juking and jiving
And
before
that
he
shit
got to
gone
shit.
this year. I'm glad I didn't draft his ass. I'm glad you did. Thank you. Thank you so
Like,
much.
shots were just fired.
Cause we got 1 and 2 pick in the fantasy draft. And I'm like, so who you taking? Cause he's not having the best season,
he's
but he
not
having
doing the
better than
greatest
him
season.
though. He's better than Jonathan Taylor though.
To be honest, a lot of the top
I love
running
him.
backs aren't doing that
Yeah.
yet.
I let him talk me into it.
I mean, it was the smart move to
It
like,
wasn't.
No, but think about it. After him, who's really like balling?
Should have just went with Josh Allen from the beginning. I still got him.
Quarterback.
I still got him.
I would have got
But I
quarterback.
could have changed my team up a little bit.
You-
Next year I'm going Josh and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh,
I'm
you
so
flipping
happy.
over or what?
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to make a trade? Who's your tight end?
You were looking like me like last year. Remember last year I was fucked up. Yeah. Oh,
I don't get my ass whooped, but it's like my issue, and I don't know which league it is, but actually kind of both. My issue is a running back.
I got running.
My running backs are ass. The only one doing some shit is Kenneth Walker. I got Najee Harris, trash.
Oh, I
Jonathan
got
Taylor,
too.
trash.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Who else I got?
I picked up Kenneth
Michael
Walker.
Carter, trash. I got
And it's funny because
I had to drop Dan Henderson because he was trash.
Brees Hall got hurt, so I was like, oh, Michael Carter's gonna.
Went to go look for Travis Etienne, already gone. Fuck whoever got him.
I got Chase
No,
Edmonds.
he's on my team, but
He's gonna be the
I
starter.
drafted him.
Sucks.
I'd still fuck you.
Chase
I
Edmonds.
held on to him, you know?
Doesn't
Then,
do
like,
anything.
I go to get fucking. You want to go look at J.K. Dobbins? Then fucking Gus Edwards goes off. Who the fuck gonna go off? And then King Drake goes off. Like, bitch, pick one. Somebody.
I don't think they do. I think they just who's the hot hand,
So like,
which
I don't.
is a horrible fucking.
Who else I got? I know I got another.
At least you got multiple choices.
Jamal Williams.
You gotta have all three and put them all, or what?
You got Jamal Williams. Trash.
Yeah.
This week he did have a
Yeah,
bad
well,
week.
that's all that matters at this point.
Yeah.
Cost me. Why didn't have a man?
I had a good week this week, so
Yeah, I got Christian McCaffrey, but I got my backup. My second one is Chase
got
Edmonds. He's
Eli
doing me
Mitchell.
fucking
Injury reserve. Like,
I saw that coming.
So I mean,
I bet I was thinking like McCaffrey gets hurt all the
I'm
time.
worried about my back.
49ers running backs can't stay healthy.
At all.
That was a good matchup, right?
At all.
McCaffrey's not gonna get hurt on. He's gonna stay healthy the rest of the season.
I think if they don't put a lot of pressure on him, yeah, I think he'll be fine.
It's one of the things where it's like he's going to the team where everyone gets hurt and he gets hurt all the time. He's gonna stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now it's terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm claiming J.K. Dobbins because I ain't got no fucking running back. Yeah. Dropping Green Bay's defense. Fuck them.
Yeah, they suck.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, shit, let's see. What's next? We got the Chargers. They just lost J.C. Jackson.
They can't catch a fucking break.
Yeah. Shit. The Jets, too. They just lost fucking
Brees Hall,
and he was fucking looking real good.
Well, they replaced him right away.
Yeah, they traded for James Robinson.
Which is weird to me because
I thought James
Michael
was doing
Carter,
pretty
right?
good.
they had Michael Carter. Michael Carter didn't do bad last year, even though they drafted another running back,
Yeah.
which he did great. Or not, he was doing good.
Yeah.
So it's like, why you just don't go back to the dude that was a rookie last year and did his thing? Like, so you brought in another rookie from last year.
Yeah.
Who's better, maybe?
Like-
I don't know.
I don't know. It could be.
I appreciate that trade because I got ETN.
It could be possibly a speed thing. Maybe he's fast. Another one's a little more power.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Herbert hurt?
I mean, he had a fractured
Just that
rib.
rib. Then.
Since that, like,
He probably still not all the way around. That shit probably hurt to move around.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's not playing defense,
Especially
but
when you get hit. Because them motherfuckers don't hold it. Like, they don't have the best line in the league.
and they lost their best tackle,
Yeah, so it's like,
and now they just lost their best corner.
You think they done for the season?
no, they still got it.
I mean, they still got talent.
They still got
And they
talent.
still got the
Honestly,
Raiders
They
in
lose
their
Bosa for
division.
the season?
Nah, he's supposed to come back,
Or was it IR?
That's true.
but he might not come back till like towards the end.
I was going to say, he tore his groin.
They got Raiders and Denver in their division. They both look ass, so they got a chance.
I don't think Staley's a good
Kansas
coach.
City going to run away with that shit.
Yeah, you just get second place and hopefully get a wild card into the
Yeah, I
playoffs.
don't think that's going to happen.
I think Staley's a bad coach.
Yeah.
That team's too talented. Be looking
Well,
at
that's one
this.
of the points where you fall into that trend of trying to get young coaches, then you find one that's not a good young coach. And
Yeah,
And they've been cursed with injury ever since Tyrod Taylor. I'm just kidding. They've been cursed before that, but
yeah, you ain't too far off.
well, I don't think it was a curse because it led up to Justin Herbert.
You ain't too far off.
I'm just saying like they just injury prone.
I mean, I think they've always been.
Yeah, that's what I said. Even before that,
Yeah.
they just been injury
It's
prone.
just shit left.
Keenan Allen, that nigga. I think last year was the only year I think I didn't see Keenan Allen
Hurt.
hurt.
And then he came back, and Mike Williams fucked up his knee
Yeah.
or his ankle.
They stay hurt.
It's just
I lost it.
unfortunateness. I
NFL
don't
needs to
know.
do some investigation on some of these fucking trainers.
Some of the freaking charges
How these
trainers.
motherfuckers get hurt all the time.
Always them and fucking 49ers.
So I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, we were in that boat not too long ago.
Yeah. Maybe we fired some people.
Cowboys be the same way too, low key.
Yeah. Well, it's because they're little wee-wees and they get bullied. That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. Well, shit, let's see. The Bengals is getting hot in their division. Some people think they can win it. Others know they can't.
You mean other?
It's only one person that thinks that shit.
Okay, however you want to look at it. I still know they can't. But anyway. Yeah, well, we already know who thinks
defense look like ass, so there's no way that they're gonna be able to.
that is true.
If they defense is ass, they ain't winning shit.
I'm telling you, it's winning it. First of all, Cleveland, do they even got? They might have a losing record now.
Yeah, I think they're like 2-5, 3-4. They're below 500.
If they're 3-4, they got a chance
But
Chance for
they're the second
to win the division. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh shit, they're 2-5. But
I'll take a Pittsburgh.
But-
I'll take Cleveland.
I'll stick with my Cincinnati.
guess who they
I'll
play
take Pittsburgh
next?
Before I take Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
Monday night. Guess who they play?
Cincinnati.
Since a motherfucking natty.
So Cincinnati gonna smack
Cincinnati's
that
gonna
ass.
get another W.
No.
So you
No.
taking- so you taking the
It's
Browns?
in
So you
Cleveland.
take the Browns?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Cleveland. Jacoby Brissett. Nick
What you
Chubb.
want to bet?
Cream Hunt. I got both
What you
those
wanna
guys.
Joe Cool's gonna throw for about another 400 yards.
You want to bet $2? You can bet $2.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got $2 on me.
Yeah. Rich, you the
What?
mediator.
I'm a $2 player.
All right, $2.
Mm-hmm.
You got $2.
Yeah.
That's
Think
still
about
good.
it. Look about it.
That's
Okay,
still good on
Do
the-
you,
that-
do
that's
you want
still done-
points?
Huh?
Fuck
Do you
no.
want points?
No.
That's stuff on the snack menu. I
So
can do
look, check this out. The next 4 games are 5 games. Bengals, Dolphins, Bills, Bucks, Texans. They win 3 out of the 2.
I bet-
Out of the 5.
I bet
You want to put another $2 on
Because
it?
they're going to beat the Dolphins because they still don't got Tua back.
He
Tua
is
came
back.
back.
He came back.
Well, didn't they still lose?
No, they won.
They won. They beat
Pittsburgh. They
Yeah.
should. Pittsburgh should have won.
but they came
Pittsburgh
back.
had. When I tell you, Pittsburgh had 6 chances.
They
to
did have.
win?
I think they won. They lost.
I'm sorry. I took a break. I'm
Tua just came back.
my team's the number 1 team in the NFL. When they was on bye, I was on bye. So all this shit
All
was
those
new to
things,
me.
Was he
All
supposed
this
to
shit
buy
is new
like
to me.
week 7?
That was a good
Yeah,
recovery.
I was like, I thought, I
That was a
mean,
good
this shit was
recovery. I
new.
can't even lie to you. That
I'm
was
sorry, I just took a bye with my team.
That was a
So
Came
good
back,
little
yeah.
recovery.
yeah, this is all new to me. I gotta look.
They won
but
like I
damn.
think it was 16-10. It was a
Okay,
close game.
okay, 2 out of 3. I give them the Bucks and the Texans.
And by the maybe
Oh no, 3 out of 2 because I still take
Yeah.
I take them over the Bengals.
they could lose to all those teams.
You gonna put another
Could.
$2?
Nope, because that's not my team. But I'm just saying, if they can last until fucking
He said nah.
wait, how many weeks was he? To 11, right? Week 11, right?
So when he comes back, they'll be 2-9.
Basically.
Make a run.
8, 9, 10, 11. He'll play against the Texans. And that's a perfect
Oh,
game
yeah,
to
it
come
was
back
set
in.
up for that one. Yeah,
It's a
remember.
perfect game
In
to come
Texas?
back in. Yep.
That's what
they
we
might be like what, 3-8 by the time he gets there.
They could be, but if he makes it, if they make it anywhere to 5 wins, 5 would it be 5 and
He would have to get to like
5 and
10 to
6?
get a wild card spot.
5 and 6, right?
Are you talking about they get to 5 wins by the time he gets back?
Yeah.
But
5 and 6, yeah.
Yeah.
And
He'll finish
and
11
he would
and
have to go
11 and
undefeated.
6.
They tell him they'll go undefeated.
Yeah, because all the other good teams will be already clinched by that time, or close to clinching. Yeah, you want to see the rest of the fucking schedule?
It's not gonna be clinched
Look
by
at-
week
look at-
12.
He'll play the Texans, the Bengals again, the Ravens, the Saints, the Commanders, and the Steelers.
And Tyler Haneke.
The only team that has a chance to really do anything is the Bengals. Because the Ravens, like you just said, their defense is fucking ass.
So you think they'll beat the Ravens?
I just told you, Deshaun Watson's
How
the
many
best
times they
team
got
in that
the
division.
Steelers left?
I'm best quarterback in that division. They got Steelers last.
I like Kenny Pickett.
But then it'll be clicking, then we throw them. Pickens is gonna be catch
Telling you.
touchdowns.
I
Sean,
like Pickett.
Deshaun Watson. Don't
They're
sleep on
gonna
him.
trade Kareem Hunt.
They better not.
They should have been.
I will unless they
I
treat
did-
that
I heard
to a
they
team that needs a fucking starting running back. Because I
They
got
should've-
him on my team.
They should have been traded Kareem Hunt. They should have
I
got.
like that duo.
I do too, but I think that you should get him while he's hot. Like while
So
he's
you
still at
get
the high
traded-
price.
Should he get traded to be a starter
For
or
what?
to be?
What you gonna get? What
Get
are
him
you
some
asking
picks or
for?
some whatever you need to help on.
Well, I think he's a free agent, so you're not gonna get him probably back next year. So
No, what I'm
get
saying,
whatever
I'd rather,
you can for him.
yeah, and I'd rather not watch him walk if I know if I
Yeah.
don't have a chance. If I don't have a chance,
I don't
then
think he's
we'll
gonna
talk
stay to be a backup.
about it. No, neither. So that's what I'm saying. I'd rather trade you and get something back for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because you still got Duke Johnson, right?
Yeah.
You good.
Not Duke Johnson.
The Ernest. Or something?
Yeah, the Ernest.
Same shit.
D Johnson.
Change a couple numbers or letters around. You got it.
No. You missing quite a few letters.
I'm missing two.
What you mean? The Ernest and Duke are
D and E's in there. I'm just missing a U and a K.
But what about the N and the S and the T?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the furnace. I'm talking about Duke, okay? I'm going by Duke.
Okay.
I'm going by the easy one.
Okay.
I'm not going by the big hard one. I'm going by the easy one. 4 letters of fucking 8. I'm not going to do 8. It's clearly not the same.
All right. You got that one.
Yeah.
Shit. But let's switch it over. Let's get into some basketball a little bit.
Can we
The
not?
Lakers.
Can we not talk about them? God.
Who are we talking? I'm not talking about it. So who are we talking about?
I think we all know how we feel about that guy. Everyone has their own opinion.
I just don't like. I
Yeah, you damn right.
don't like
And
the
guess
slander.
what? You're on the losing side, buddy.
I don't like the
You
slander.
just- you're-
overrated.
You're on the losing side now.
It's overrated.
We're all on the losing side.
That's 100% true.
Yeah, but you're on the losing side of this argument. So you double loser.
I wish I could argue back, but that's 100% true.
Damn.
No, listen,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, does Westbrook do stupid shit sometimes? Yes. Does he take dumb shots? Yes. Can he not shoot? Yes. But he ain't the reason why the niggas is losing. That's
Fact.
my issue. If we lose, it's not because of the Russell Westbrook. You cannot keep saying Russell Westbrook's the reason why we lose. I almost at this point is at the point where I wish he gets traded so I can understand what the next scapegoat the Lakers are going to use. That's what I'm waiting for at this point. Because if the Lakers trade him away and we get whoever we get and we still ass, who y'all going to blame now? That's what I want to know. Because at this point, you just use Russell Westbrook as a scapegoat.
That's true.
Doesn't matter what he does. Doesn't matter what the rest of the team does. All people are going to look at is, oh, Russell Westbrook went 2 for 14. Okay, but what did the rest of the team do? The rest of the team shot terrible. Like, that's the whole thing. If everybody was shooting good and Russell Westbrook, like last year, some games, he looked like shit, and I get it, 100%. Lost the game. But at this point, shooting 21%, everybody gets their shot at shooting that bitch, and we only shoot like 40%, 30% at the 2. Bro, that ain't one person. That's a whole team. And you moving around certain things don't necessarily make us better. I don't want to. For me, I'd just rather worry about the future rather than the present. I don't want to trade away our future. I'd rather keep whatever possibility we have. Unless you can tell me you're going to trade for a job or rent or somebody that we can build for 10 years.
Oh, that's not happening.
Right, then
Yeah.
go find somebody, because if you're going to get, I'm going to tell you now, if you go get Buddy Hield and Miles Turner, you got to take the rookie in there. You got to put that rookie in there. Brent Mushin or whatever the fuck his name is.
Who?
His name's like Brent something. He's nice.
From in the Pacers?
Yeah, he's
I don't think they're gonna give
averaging
away
like
a
20
young
points
guy.
already. He's already averaging like 20 points. Like, he's nice.
I don't think they're gonna give away a young guy though.
He's nice. No, I agree, but I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't build a franchise around, but I'm saying that's the only way I would want to give away picks at this point. Like, I don't want to give away picks, and then 2 years from now, everybody's gone, and we're shit out of luck. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me, especially if you don't win 2 championships out of there. Or, like, you know, then we're bottom of the pack for 8 years.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So we get another savior
Then we start all over again, and then we trade away all the 2030 picks.
coming from
You know what I
Los
mean?
Angeles, California.
I say
Just kidding.
trade away,
Bronny James.
trade away Westbrook, trade away AD,
Straight everybody away.
just tank and get Wembanyama or whatever his name is. Fuck it.
The thing is, we won't keep that
Vic?
pick though.
Huh?
Vic.
We won't keep
Yeah,
that pick.
fuck it. We'll pick whoever got the first pick.
I don't think
I need that.
the problem with taking this year is I don't think we keep that pick.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, in the offseason, once the season's over with,
Mhm.
who y'all want? Everybody's available.
Or we just trade that nigga whoever we drafting.
Yeah, so I'm saying everybody available.
Mhm.
Who you want? I don't think he's that big of a. I mean, he could be. I don't know. I personally don't.
Talk about the dude for
Francis, he gotta stay healthy. I gotta see him stay healthy.
I don't like the one that tall and skinny man.
If he stays
I just see
healthy,
Porzingis.
You see,
but see, I see the
Like
thing
when
that's
he's gonna get hurt.
see the thing is, I see Bol. I see a less athletic Bol. When I look at him.
Less athletic.
Oh yeah, Bol.
Bubbles is that athletic? Cause this dude's moving pretty good.
But the way he moves, if you look at Bol in high school around the same time at 18, the way as him, Bol looks way better, smooth on offense and shit. Like he looks more his height.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like Victor is nice. He moves, but he moves a little awkward at times. Like some of his shit's a little awkward. Like you could tell he's 7'3", whereas like a KD is 7 foot, but you don't look 7 foot. You look like a 6'5" guard. Where Bobo to me looks like a 6'9" guard rather than a 7'3" or whatever. Like, and he has a better shot to me. The only thing I think Victor does that nobody else can do is he can guard 1 through 5. That's the only difference. And he can stand on the perimeter and he can cover a lot more ground defensively. But other than that, I think Bobo can shoot just as far as he shot. He was doing it in high school too. Shit, even the Thor brothers was doing that shit at 7'1", them little African cat. I just don't think he looks as fluid as sometimes, but I think he's gonna be nice. It would make me nervous to take a flyer on him.
Yeah.
Maybe that's number 2 overall pick. I like Scoop. But
who y'all liking right now in the NBA? Who's looking real good? And who's surprising you?
You asking me? You know, if I ain't Lakers, you know who I fuck with.
Fuck those
back
guys.
to back.
Fuck them.
Back to the back. Team light skin. All day, every day.
Well, you know who I'm with. You said his name earlier.
Who's that?
You said his name earlier. If I ain't with the Lakers, you know where I'm at. You better be safe out there.
Ja Rule.
You already know. 12 out there. You better be safe out there.
Ja Rule.
You with John Morant?
Mm-hmm.
You with Memphis? I don't know. I was about to say Luka. I don't know why I thought you were
Luka legend.
Oh, you know Luka, my favorite player. What?
Think we get him to LA in a couple years?
I'll tell you.
Still?
Mark Cuban won't let him go, but you know what I would do for Luka? Going crazy if we get Luka. I get Luka tatted if he become a Laker. He on the Laker arm, bro.
Man, Luka good, but Luka ain't winning no championships. I'm sorry to tell y'all.
I don't know, bro. I think he's gonna end up being like one of the most decorated players of all time.
He gonna be like Dirk in Dallas. He might win one
Dirk won.
every
He went to 2.
I mean, I think differently because I think
Once
eventually
in a while.
He might get help.
I think Luka got to come out of his shell and talk a little more, be a little more, on commercials and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think people will start
PR
coming.
up.
I think people will start coming. You know what I mean? I think if you can say I sit me next to Luka and my value is gonna go up, extra amount of money.
Yeah.
Because I think at this point, especially with Christian Woods, I think if he looks good and Christian Woods gets his thing, and Spencer Davis is different, I think people are gonna start trying to flock over there slowly. Like I think you're gonna see a lot of people start flocking over there.
I don't know why it would be hard to get people to Dallas and play for them. Mark Cuban's a good owner.
No, he is. I don't think people know who Luka is.
Dallas. What the fuck you mean? Rich, you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
I'm not talking about the fucking city.
But it's Dallas, so it applies for all that. Dallas Stars, Dallas Cowgirls,
Hey, Richie. So
Dallas fucking Mavs.
if you're not going for the Lakers, who you going for? Who's team number 2?
I don't even know if I have a team number 2.
I'm not saying you have to actually
Poor
be a fan,
guy,
but who
poor
else?
guy. That's why it must be very terrible for you
must
right
be
now.
watching like you. Who's
I'm waiting for college basketball to start.
who's the team you going to watch if you're not watching Lakers? Like who's the one team you will watch if you're not the Lakers?
He's a Clippers fan.
Our player. Oh, I go to Clipper games all day. Every day.
He's a Clippers fan.
Low key, maybe Denver.
I don't know why I figured that's what you're gonna
Denver's so slow, Rich, and so like non-entertaining.
I'm a big Jokic fan.
say. Hey, he the best.
He ain't
the
the
best at
best.
it.
And they
At
got
center?
talent, man.
He ain't better than JoJo to me.
2-time MVP,
He
so I don't know.
Not until last year, yeah. Before I was Jojo, I was in Embiid, but now I almost feel like Embiid can't do anything, can't do everything Joker can do, but Joker can do everything Embiid can do.
Set defense.
His defense is underrated.
His defense, he can't fucking move, big slow
But
ass.
you don't score him like that.
Colin Sexton just fucking exposed him game one, game
Yeah, you can take him, but I'm saying this is all the game too.
But if you can't freaking pass like him,
You know what I mean?
can't shoot like him,
It's not too many.
He can shoot.
he can't
At
shoot
this
like
point-
Joker.
At this point, though,
He can
Joel
shoot.
Not like
Embiid's only
Joker.
a block shot block. He's not guarding on the perimeter like that. No,
Yeah, that's true.
You drive on him, you getting your shit blocked.
Yeah,
Possibly, but you can still get on Joel.
You know what I'm saying? You drive on Jokic, you get into the lane.
Yeah, you might be able to, but Jokic's also gonna give you a triple double.
Yep.
Joe give you a
And that's
double double.
walking.
Joe give you a triple double.
Nah,
He can, especially
he
with
can.
James.
but not every. But it's not.
gonna be
It's not
hard to
easy.
get 10 blocks.
No, I'm
I
saying
see what you did there.
it's
He
not
can
easy.
get 10 assists.
It's not easy for
I
him.
think
to do.
Joker.
It's not.
I think
better
Jokic
chance.
is just like it's easy. That's natural. That's what he always done. Pass it out the post.
I don't know, man.
And then if you talk shit to him, his brothers will beat you up.
Yeah. I ain't fucking with his brothers either.
Waiting in the crowd, huh?
Yeah.
But they don't want it right now. It's real high between them.
And he's the best 15 in Denver
Who
history.
don't
Get
want it right
kicked
now?
out. Them.
The
And they
Joker
rushing.
brothers,
You know
They
what
don't
I'm
scare
saying?
nobody.
Huh?
Best 15 in Denver history.
Shit, it's looking that way.
He agreed with me or not?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't.
Nah.
Melo. I love my guy. But I mean, it ain't gonna be too much longer before you. That might be the.
If
That
you
might be the
spend
truth.
this and brings a title to Denver, I
It
mean,
might be the truth.
I mean, shit. Melo ain't got MVP. Jokic got 2.
Joker's got 2 back to back.
I mean, I think Denver depends on.
Health.
Melo getting scoring titles.
They need
Jokic
to
getting MVP.
they need to get a bench. They're not that deep, and then you got to figure out what Aaron Gordon is going to do. Like, what do you want him to do? That's another thing. Is he going to be?
Is he
do
come
you
off
want
the
him to-
bench?
No, he's starting. It's him, Gordon, Porter,
Murray.
Murray,
Well,
and
Murray like gets days off.
Murray and
That's a
He's out.
big ass lineup, man.
somebody else, but it's not because it's not
No, it's not Jermichael Green.
no, Michael Green's on a different team. He's
Yeah, I know he's on the fucking
Yeah, he left,
Warriors.
Warriors now.
Team light skin.
Is it Beasley? No.
No, Bleazy's in Utah.
Number 5, right?
Will
'cause it's
Barton?
not Bones.
Barton,
No,
no.
Bones is not there.
I thought Barton.
Is Will still there? No, Will's in Washington.
Damn, they lost some people.
Will's in Washington. Where's Forbes? It might be
Who?
Brian Forbes. I think he was there. Got traded there last year. I think it's Forbes. I think it's Forbes at the starting shooting guard, and then Bones. Who? That's right, Caldwell Pope.
Pope.
That bitch ass. Sorry.
Caldwell Pope.
Yeah, Denver.
I can't.
I like Luca, so
I like
wouldn't be
Luka.
mad if
That's my
he
favorite player in the
won.
league. That's
Portland undefeated.
I don't think they have enough, but I
they
like
don't have
Portland.
enough.
Anthony is balling.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
I support Brandon Ingram. So
The fuck they gotta do anything?
he was a Laker.
Yeah.
I said Portland.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, he's on the Knicks though.
Who you got in the East? So everybody got West team. Who you got in the East? Who you rocking with?
Cleveland, baby. Okay,
I'm not mad at that.
I do like. You got Jared Allen right there.
I gotta go in nigga JT.
Boston?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck Boston.
Can't do it.
I just don't understand this.
I'm sorry.
Who should get there, in my opinion?
You could like the player, not the team.
I said JT.
I think Boston. I mean, Brooklyn should get there, and or Philly should get there. Should
I think Brooklyn's a good team, man.
Brooklyn's a
Brooklyn fucking sucks.
They got talent.
Here's
but
the
I
thing.
don't
Okay,
think
so
they're a
here's
team.
here's the thing about Brooklyn, and if they're a team or not, or necessarily if they suck or whatever. How do you put a team together that didn't want to be there? You got to think about it. Like, they asked for the coach to get fired. They asked for someone to get fired. They asked to be traded. They asked to get traded. They said they want to be friends for life. They turn their back on each other for a sec. Like, how do you come on the court and just act like everything, the chemistry's
Kumbaya.
all good.
yeah, like it's just
Yeah,
especially when you're not winning championships or shit together.
I think they think that just because they have talent that they could get through that, but
but it's
not
not.
when they
Like, they
run
gotta,
into a real team.
somebody got to sit down in that room and have a real conversation. Like, I don't think they really. I think they talked about it, but they probably
I don't think.
sugarcoated it. Yeah, they
I don't think-
sugarcoated the
I
whole
don't think
shit.
they have anybody.
I don't think they've
Everything's
sat down and been
cool.
like, yeah.
we good. I'm ready to get through it. And
I
for
don't
the
think nobody sat down and
team.
said,
I'm just trying to win for
"Hey,
the
Steve
team.
Nash, I don't think you can coach." Period.
I think Kyrie Irving did that already.
Yeah, but I think he's in the media. But I'm saying, like, get it out and say why. Like in a team setting where it doesn't get out to the media, And y'all sitting in the room and say, and Kyrie can say, I don't think you coach because such and such. You clamor up in the last 2 minutes and blah, blah, blah. And Steve Nash can go back and say, well, fuck you. I'm a 2-time MVP and this all this other shit.
I'm gonna
get your shit off so that way y'all can figure out what y'all need to do because it don't make no sense. And Ben Simmons, y'all want to talk shit about Russ, but we ain't gonna say shit about Ben Simmons. Them be on 3.
He's not on the Lakers.
Ain't nobody saying. I'm talking about nationally. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about every TV show. It's talking about Russell Westbrook. Well, Ben Simmons looks like straight ass cheeks still. Huh? Who?
Mental health.
Can't say he was hiding.
I don't want to get on mental health because I'm gonna get in trouble.
That's why. That's why nobody get on Ben Simmons.
Because you don't know if he's lying or not.
I'm just saying if y'all want to get shadow banned for a while.
You want that guy over there, Eduardo Avila?
Because I can tell you the truth about that bullshit.
That nigga Rich is a fool. Why you giving out governments?
Like if there fucking thousands
matter
of
of fact,
Eduardo Avilas out there.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give the truth out, Eddie. You just beat the whole shit while I'm going. Like certain words.
Okay, go.
I'm saying you these
Beep.
so it's fucking
Beep.
and I'll go.
Beep. Beep.
Yeah,
Well,
he
you
fucking
can't say
sucked.
that that's the reason because you don't know. You can say he sucks.
No, but he said why
Yeah, I feel
nobody
like this.
getting that, Vincent.
I put like this. I put like
Russ
this.
plays for the Lakers.
I'll show up a faded theory one of these days, and that's what the fuck we gonna talk about. Then I don't give a fuck at that
If
point.
it was switched around, you don't think they'd be on him right
Go
now?
watch Faded Theory. It's
Shout
a
out
great
Faded
one.
Theory. But no, I don't think so.
If he was on the Lakers, they would be on his ass.
But I'm saying they talk about
Being
the.
the Lakers.
Well, I know, but you're saying, but I'm saying they talk about the Nets too.
Oh, if he was on the Lakers, he probably committed suicide.
I'm saying they talk about the Nets too,
Yeah,
but I'm just
the
saying
mental
like
health
my
thing
whole,
is real.
like I said, my whole thing is just I just hate the
also
bash.
enough to talk about the Nets, their problems.
like I just hate everybody just be bashing
But
on
the
us and
Nets
finding a way
suck.
to throw Russell Westbrook name into the
Yeah,
dirt.
oh, you already know how I feel about the.
That's my only issue.
you don't think that he hurts himself too because he's
Yeah.
not very good with the media.
No, he
So
definitely
who-
shoot himself in the foot.
Who's the
Like he definitely shoots himself in the foot when he's cussing back at the media and shit, and he don't take accountability. I agree with that 100%. But I'm saying though, at what point also though, as a player and an athlete that you play the game, if somebody keeps calling you a certain thing or keep putting a stigma on top of you, you have to understand that sticks with you too. So whenever you go to the next team, the thing that they're gonna talk about is Russell Westbrook's a bad teammate because that's the stigma. So at what point do you just say, you know what, I'm not gonna keep talking, standing up for myself, like, bro, just y'all gonna think what y'all want to think, and I think that's where I think that's got to the point where like it's just
You don't give a fuck.
like it's like I feel like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. Like y'all finding ways to blame me for shit as if that's just the only part of the game. Granted, I'm playing like shit. He needs to say that, but I'm saying, granted, he's playing like shit. But I'm saying when you like, okay, so when we watched the whole last game they showed, the only thing they talked about and they kept bringing up in memes and all that shit was I can't even say the nigga's name. Russell Westbrook's shot, and they shot a bad shot. Then it was the reaction of AD and fucking LeBron. Then it's next day let's talk about it. And then but it's not talking about anything else leading up to that. Not that we shot like shit. Not that we were up by 12 with a minute something to go. Like none of that brought it up. That one little play is the whole game. And that's what pisses me off.
Not the good defense play.
Nothing. If it was tight the whole game, going back and forth 2-point game, and then Russ did the dumbass shit at the end, that could be, I can understand it. But you up 12 points with a minute to go, and you lose, it ain't one play. I can promise you that.
Well, that's why I brought up Ben Simmons too, though. Mentally, I feel like Russ ain't even there because, like you said, he feels like he's screwed either way, whatever he does.
I just wish they would come out. Either one, if Russ don't want to be there, I wish Russ would say, I don't want to be there. And if Lakers don't want Russ, I wish they would say they don't want Russ. No, I know, but I'm saying at the end of the day, like if you're not happy, because sometimes you can see like he ain't happy, and then you can see LeBron's pissed off and all this other shit, not just him, but in general. And then I'm like, okay, well, say something, bros. Like stop
Like sugarcoating.
And then they get to the meeting, and then they ask you something. You're like, yo, I'm not.
He's
gonna
not
talk
that
about
guy.
it. But you're not helping the situation. We don't have nobody else that's gonna do that. You have to be at this point.
if he hasn't done
If
it
you're
now,
not letting-
he's not gonna do it.
Well, then let Pat Beverly go off. Then let him
Pat
go.
Beverly's just trying to be a good teammate.
No, but I think I also think LeBron told Pat Bev, we not doing all that shit right now. Reel that bitch in. So like, I just don't like. Okay, so we get a report. We're gonna give him 20 to 25 games to assess the team, and then literally an hour later, they're like, "Oh, Lakers are exploring trades with for Terry Rozier and this again." I'm like, you just said.
Who do you think it is, Genie or Rock?
I think they both stupid at this goddamn point. Shit, whoever put the roster together is stupid. LeBron's stupid. All these motherfuckers stupid. They sugarcoated some shit by putting young guards out there. We don't have a 3 or 4 backup. We don't have a 3 and D. Tony Brown or Troy Brown, whatever the fuck his name is trash. Wayne Gabriel, I don't give a fuck what they said. That nigga trash. This nigga is so fucking trash. He is the worst player in the fucking league. Matt Ryan, if he can't hit the side of a barn, why do we keep letting him play the game? Juan Anderson, nice player to be the 13th, 14th player in the league. Brother, you're not. No, you don't need to play in time like that.
What about Anthony Davis?
Not happening. Anthony Davis looks like ass. I told you to trade him last year. He's going to be the same bullshit he's doing now. Game time decision because of back. All this other shit. Listen, we tried. We tried. But at the end of the day, that's Bambi. I can't do nothing about that. I can't. It's just he is who he is, brother. Like he's not gonna. He fooled us. He showed this. It's the same person that was showing us videos of him working out the first 2 weeks of the summer and ain't seen a video since.
I mean, he's played every game. So
I hate you, Richard.
knock on wood, he played every game.
And every time you feel every game, you held your breath.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Every time
he falls down.
Even the fucking announcers, they okay, we're good. It's like, bro, let's get some shit out of it. Listen, if we ain't in the playoff race by midway season,
I mean,
everybody else.
let them go.
Everybody,
but especially LeBron. But
LeBron's playing for the scoring title. That's it.
I know. I see him. He does. I see the stupid shit he does.
Yeah, that's why the Lakers gonna keep him just so he can get it in the Laker jersey.
Like that means anything to real fucking Laker fans.
No, it don't. But it means real shit to
You know what record
real
he'll never break?
Laker people that got money.
You know what record he'll never break?
You know what I mean? Motherfuckers that pay.
Hey, well, you know what record will never be broken?
Yeah.
That Kobe Bryant Lakers scoring record. You goddamn right. Fuck everybody up.
Yeah.
You can't break that record. I ain't fucking with you.
Yeah.
Fuck the goddamn NBA.
How about you could break the record for the most rings ever in the Laker uniform?
Huh?
You can break that record for me. Can
That's
you
why
break
he's
that?
shooting 3-pointers when he's 2 for 9.
God.
It's like you just took it to the hole 3 times in a row and made a layup. And we do a step back.
LeBron, I got one question.
Step
If
back
this man ever
three.
sees this question, if he ever sees this, stop doing this shit.
You already know what you're gonna do.
He's making sure he's behind the line. Am I behind the line?
Way
All right.
behind him. That
He's
far
like
back.
5 feet behind
Bro,
the
we
line.
know you gonna shoot the ball.
Let me see.
Stop.
Behind the line. All right. Let me see.
Like you, that's nobody falls for that shit.
No more.
You got it the first 2 years.
I say
People
no more.
look back
I say
up. You know what I
no
mean?
more, yeah.
A little bit like Now when you look down and you do this, we know you shooting the ball. We all know you about to shoot the ball. It's not fooling nobody. It's not fooling nobody. Let it go, brother. Let it
Airball
go.
a 3-pointer.
We ain't talking about that. See what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, Russ would airball that 3-pointer. That bitch would have been all across the fucking
think he
internet. Like I'm hate these motherfuckers.
It
Did
doesn't
we show
work there.
fucking Andre Drummond airball in the fucking alley oop?
Yep.
Nope. One time it's gonna be on Shaq and the Fool and that's it. Russ airball fucking layup. That bitch on for the next 5 days. Bro, I hate that shit. I just hate the slander this man gets at this point. It's so ridiculous. I really do.
I'm glad you guys are starting to see the light.
I said that. I said he
no,
played like
no.
shit, but the criticism he gets.
I've been saying this for the last year.
No, you weren't being realistic.
what?
though.
No, I was being very realistic.
No, you didn't.
That's why you're saying
No.
it now,
No,
because
I
you're
didn't-
starting to see the
Okay,
freaking
wait
light.
a minute.
If,
Let me-
I was being
Russell
very
Westbrook,
realistic.
if Russell Westbrook wasn't a fucking ass to the media, he would not get half of this.
I said
He's a dick.
I've always said that Russell Westbrook doesn't deserve the slander,
Listen to
but he
his
does
interviews.
deserve that he played like shit. Like he does mislead. I get that. I'm not mad when you say that, but I just don't like the fuck Westbrook train. I just can't get on top of it. I never have. But I've also said he played like ass.
I wish
He
I could
did.
be a sports reporter and ask honest questions.
Me and you both.
Like, be like, hey man, you play like ass tonight. What the hell was going on?
What,
You know what I'm saying?
what do you think his response would be?
He'd be mad, but I wouldn't even want to act like he
What do you
play like
think
ass. I'd just be like,
I hope the truth. Like I just ask him the truth. Hope he
I'll
asks
be like, hey,
the truth.
I'll be
Like man,
asking-
shit, I play like ass. Like
Nah, he'll be
I don't
like,
think
I'm
you
just
have
out
to
here
ask
playing
one.
hard.
I think you just have to
Yeah.
ask a
I
regular
gotta-
question, and this I think it's the follow-up question that people fuck up
Yeah.
because they don't want to get to the thing. It's like, okay, how do you think you played? I think I played all right. Russ.
So what? No.
Russ. Hey, listen. Don't worry about them.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, so what makes you think that? What makes you?
You
think
went
that?
2 for 11,
Mm.
and you missed 3 layups. I'm not saying you ass. I'm just saying you play like. Come on.
You had some
gotta
you had some very questionable
you gotta give me
moments
something
that
better than
time.
that.
Very
He said-
questionable. I was thinking like, what was you thinking? So
And
I
then
just
he
want to
keep-
know what was you thinking.
And then he keeps saying, I don't know. Next question. What? Russ, I can't go to the next question, brother. This is the problem. They keep laying you off. I just need to know.
Like, no, we're not skipping this.
I
We're
just need
getting
to know.
past this shit right now.
And
You
he
know what?
said-
I got another question. What did Brian and AD say when you did that shit? Nothing, huh?
That's when he asked you next
Where the
question.
fuck is
then
the
you just,
leadership?
okay,
Man?
no problem. When you shot that three in the corner with 17 seconds on the shot clock, what were you thinking? No, Russ. I get it. 2 for 1. I get it, but why that shot? You still had like 7 seconds, brother. Why that shot? That's all I want to know. Explain to me. Make me understand. Once you make me understand, my question is over with. But if you can't make me understand, brother, I can ask the same question 15 different ways. I just want to know, what the fuck was you thinking?
I'm gonna explain to somebody. Listen, this is why that was dumb, Russ.
So you telling me if your son
Our
shot that
big
shit-
man don't even like
in the win
being in
game.
the fucking middle. And if you miss, which you did, we didn't have no way of getting that fucking rebound. Cause we ain't got nobody in the fucking middle to grab the
We ain't
fucking
killing
rebound.
Hey Russ, why you don't want to get in the post? Why they don't let you in the post? Mm-hmm.
That might be a coach.
Now Darvin Ham will cuss his ass out. I can't stand Darvin Ham right now.
I told
Are you already not liking
I told
Darvin Ham?
you. I told you.
Why is it always
Bro.
the coach though?
No, wait a minute. It's not about no. It's not even that.
I've been hearing it's the
It's-
coach for 2 years
It's
already.
not even that. Frank Vogel. The one thing Frank Vogel will do is if his players are getting fouled, he gonna at least yell at the fucking coach. I mean at the ref and get a technical. Darvin Ham just right on the clipboard. No fouling. That's it. Like what the fuck are you gonna do, bro? You watching your players get hacked and you sitting there just. Hey guys, we gotta stop turning the ball over, play harder, and get back on defense, and we'll let the rest of the game. No, motherfucker, these motherfuckers is doubling free throws right now. They doubling fouls, and clearly your peoples are getting hacked and complaining, and you not even saying shit, bro. You gotta have your players back. I don't like that shit.
Hey, I thought everybody was getting some shit.
I don't like that shit, bro. Like feel like you don't even get on the refs. Like I don't see him yelling at the refs, trying to stop the refs.
I'll
Nothing.
be
I just-
ejected every other game.
Bro, he
Damn
just be
it.
talking. And I'm like, I forget what game it was. LeBron gets hacked, and he was like complaining. And Darvin Ham was just,
Tell him. You know what I'd be like? I'd be like Martin Lawrence off a rebound. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
getting you like
I'm cussing motherfuckers
as a
out.
coach,
all
though,
that.
you gotta
I'll be
know.
getting
As a
ejected.
coach, you gotta know sometimes when you need to get a tech or something.
Don't
Because
let me have plans after
If
the
your
game.
team ain't
Over.
showing up and they getting smacked up and down, and they feel like they getting hammered and they're not getting down the court, like LeBron did at the end of the first quarter of this last game, not the last game, the previous game. He gets mad, doesn't get past half court because he got fouled. He got fouled on all that shit. Bro, you got to get on LeBron or you got to get on the refs.
Mhm.
You got to do something. You got to show this team you got their back. You ain't necessarily got to get tech, but getting the motherfucker's ear, like the ref's ear, and let them know, like, hey, I got my team's back. Like, I just feel like he's letting the flow go. And he looks like LeBron's previous coaches. A lot of LeBron's people just there to be a face. And that's it. Listen, I feel like all his coaches. Tyronn Lue.
According to
Why?
Eddie, according to Eddie,
Why?
the best
Tyronn Lue's
coach
the
in
best
the
coach in the league.
yeah, best coach in the league.
Yeah,
Wait,
you did.
wait.
You said okay.
On top two.
Why is he top anything?
I don't,
Yeah.
yeah.
What has he done?
He got to the playoffs with crap.
With
who?
what crap?
What do you mean? PG and Carr weren't there?
Bro, you traded
The
for
West.
Norman Powell to come over there.
Oh, they
You stacked your team up. You had the Reggie Whites. You had somebody Eric Bless over. You've had players. You didn't have a whack ass team. Let's not act like you had a whack ass team to go over there and coach. You ain't coached well, you did coach a bad team. Matter of fact, when LeBron left, what happened? How long that last? I'll wait.
LeBron, he wanted out though.
Why?
You're supposed to be.
But
You're
it's
supposed to be
not
the-
about
you're
if
supposed
you
to
can
be
win
the
there.
second best coach
It's
in the
about being
league.
coaching. Like so. Okay, I'll give you one. Eric Spoelstra.
I don't know why expressors don't get no love.
That fucking team ain't shit. The only person that you can really say is a hooper, like bona fide before it was Jimmy Butler. Bam became something, and that was only because out of necessity, because old boy left. But I'm saying like Eric Spoelstra taking an average team. If you look at that team on paper, that's an average ass team, and he keeps them in the playoff hunt.
Better than Lou.
That's what I'm saying. Like he takes an average team and keeps them relevant. Lewis always had above average teams to coach. That's why you can't get certain.
And then got one championship to prove.
So I'll
it.
tell you like this. I've said it before, and I love me some Phil Jackson, but Phil Jackson overrated, like a motherfucker.
Because his consistency wasn't there.
No, because he didn't do shit.
But listen, let me tell you why.
Phil Jackson was a philosopher.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
He wasn't a coach. The
But
coach.
let me tell you why.
The coach was Tex Winter.
Tell me why.
When the shit got real and it got gritty, he got the job motherfucking done.
Who?
Maybe he might not been shit, but he kept motherfuckers around him that was shit.
Who you
know
talking
what
Phil
I'm
Jackson?
saying? Yeah. You know
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying?
Phil Jackson. I like Phil Jackson. He's my favorite coach. What I'm saying though is if you put Phil Jackson next to Greg Popovich and you say here, just you and coach this team, Greg Popovich's gonna whoop Phil Jackson's ass up and down the court 100%.
Yeah.
I'm saying Phil Jackson is a motivator, a philosopher. He's great at what he does. But the real coach is putting the X and O's and all that right shit was Tex Winter.
Yeah.
Tex Winter did all that shit. That's why Tex Winter, he never let Tex Winter go. Every stop he was at, Tex Winter, right here. And I think the one year he wasn't there was the first year, and the Lakers looked like shit, and he brought him back in. Championship.
Championship.
Then you go to the Knicks with no team, and guess what you look like? Ass.
There you go.
That's why Jason's hosting our basketball pod starting next week.
It's
But
true.
you know,
It's
that-
true.
Those we had to. This you needed convincing. The Tyronn Lue is not the top five coach in the league. No, he's not.
He just got to stop smoking.
I wouldn't.
No, I would
The
top
weed
five.
is getting to his head.
Top five with Greg Popovich, Spo,
Kerr.
Budweiser, Kerr, and
I like Nick Nurse.
Nurse.
I would probably give it to
Toronto
Nurse,
with-
Monty Williams.
so first of all, I love Monty Williams. But I don't know if Monty Williams top five, but I'm in my top five. If I'm saying I'm trying not to be biased. In my top five, Monty Williams top three. Like I love Monty Williams. But I would say either I would have said Brad Stevenson, but he's not there. You mean Adoka,
Yeah.
but old boy from Memphis, I like him.
What's his name? Nigga with the glasses.
Yeah, I like him.
That's his name.
Can't remember his name.
And I the reason why I like him is because Jenkins is his name. The reason why I like Jenkins because he adapted to their play style and how they act,
Yeah.
and he put it into the offense or whatever. He
Which
lets
a
them
coach
be,
should do.
he lets them be them, and so that's
Yeah.
a sign of
Yep.
that's a sign of a good coach. So I fucks with those five. Probably my top five right
Okay.
now. Although
Well-
I don't know, Jason Kidd's in there too.
Well.
Yeah.
Let's get on to these fights.
Me and Jason?
No, not the main card.
No, not yet, not yet.
UFC was UFC 280.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
Charles Oliveira versus Islam Makhachev.
I want them to lose so bad. I just feel like they're not that good, bro. I feel
Who?
like
The Makhachev and
Khabib,
Khabib.
bro, I just feel like it's more of intimidation than it is anything. Like I feel like mentally they have that.
But they beat
I mean,
niggas.
that's a part of fighting,
I'm
though.
saying
So how's the intimidation if they beat niggas?
because at the end of the day, a lot of fighting is mental.
So they
but
got
Oliveira,
If you could break the spirit, if you could break the spirit of somebody, or you can make somebody doubt, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, if you got Khabib going 30-0 or whatever, and then the person he's training is running through the league, and he was that nice, you already in the back of your mind is like,
Oh, these niggas is nice.
shit, like
yeah.
he submitted the last and he's knocked out the last. Like, oh shit, he's doing on everything. So you can sit there and you can say what you want to say, and on camera,
Yeah.
but body language and shit is something totally different. Like I think Charles Oliveira from the beginning was down himself,
probably.
and I think he was over talking because of that. That's the same thing with Kambosos. Overdoubt yourself when you start coming out of character.
Yeah. In your
It's a
head.
tactic for a reason.
Yeah.
You trying to
You're
get out
trying
your
to
own
psych
head.
yourself. and
Yeah, because
shit.
you know you about to lose.
Yeah.
I mean, you're
What-
gonna need a legit wrestler who has power to beat Islam.
I think it depends. I think it depends on who you are if you can bait him into what you're good at, because he's willing to do both.
I don't know who's gonna beat him in that division.
But I'm saying I don't either. But I'm saying if you stand up with him, I think he can be beat. But you got to be a striker. Like you got to have power in your hands, quick and move. I think wrestling. I think damn near. I think they have the success or the key, the ingredient, whatever on wrestling. I think however they little Samboa, whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the things that if you try to get into a wrestling match, they're gonna beat you every time.
Yeah.
They have the
They're just good at it. That's what they do.
They wrestle bears.
You have to. The only thing you try to do is try to get him into a jiu-jitsu match, and that's what Charles Oliveira was trying to do.
Yeah.
But you lose a lot of your energy and shit.
Mhm.
And shit, that nigga in the right spot. Ain't nothing you can do. I don't give a damn what you trying to do.
That's true.
But I mean, that Volkanovski fight should be good. I honestly think he's gonna tap Volkanovski.
Volkanovski's moving up.
Yeah, because he wanted to be a double champ.
Mm.
So he's gonna move up, and I think that's where he'll fight.
Well, I think he definitely has the advantage on the striking.
The other person that claims that they would come up and do that is Cejudo.
So he was a legit wrestler.
He
I would
always
like to see
says that though.
Yeah, but I mean, he's
He gonna
legit.
He's a troller now.
He's legit though.
No, the
Yeah,
biggest troller,
okay.
Donald Dennis, bitch ass.
What was the who was the undercard? Was Aljamain?
I didn't see that one. I heard TJ popped the shit out though.
TJ Dillashaw.
Something happened to him, right?
Yeah,
Mine was cutting in and out.
They said he kept popping. He claims it popped out like over 10 times in training camp and shit. And he probably should have called it, but
Yeah.
he wanted.
Yeah, because at one point, like I was watching it, and I just saw him like holding his arm.
Because in the first
The fight was
round,
still going on.
they popped it back in the middle of in between the first and second. They
Yeah.
popped it back in, and I don't know what happened. I just saw the highlights of that. I didn't see even how it got finished.
Yeah. Next big one: O'Malley versus Peter Yan. Some
I thought it was a good fight. I honestly thought it was a good fight. I wouldn't have been mad either way.
I thought they both landed some big shots.
I think
the only reason why I thought Peter Yan won because of he took him down.
But I think the reason, and I think the reason why O'Malley honestly won is because he cut Volkanovski.
Cut him at the end.
Mm-hmm. I think that cut, man. Look, and he had more significant strikes, but it was
like
what
he
do you want?
made it like he was.
It's kind of like what style fight do you want? Are you gonna go by the ground time, him controlling and taking him down the ground, or are you gonna go by Sean O'Malley having more significant punches?
Because
Bigger shots?
was it the second
I
or
like
third
the
round where they
punches.
both got rocked?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Second or
It was second because then Volkanovski.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name? Took over that.
Yan?
Jan came. Boy, you didn't watch it?
Nah,
Oh
man.
I came out because
That shit
it
was
was
early.
because the first in the between rounds, Sean O'Malley coach told him if he switches to the left, or no, he says if he switches orthodox or right, hit him with the overhand left.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there. Came out, that nigga switched right in front of him. O'Malley said, boom, rocked his ass. Came back about 10, 15 seconds
Not
later.
even that
Jan
much.
came under, boom, rocked O'Malley's ass. I was like, oh shit.
Man.
I was
That's
tripping because
fucking crazy.
he landed what his coach told him, but that was cool. And then Bill Darush fight.
Yeah.
I want to fuck his gym's down the street from my crib.
For real?
It's in Anaheim. I pass the shit all the time.
Oh shit! I didn't
It's
know.
called King's MMA. When they said that shit, I'm like, bro, I've sat in front of the gym, like on my phone, on my shit. I know exactly where the fuck is at. And I'm like, I know I remember somebody saying that shit. Tony Ferguson shit out there too. But I don't think he's not at King's. He's at another one. But Tony, I think I've delivered Amazon to Tony Ferguson before.
For real?
Yeah. I'm almost sure it was.
Yeah, man. I didn't get to catch the fights this weekend, man. I had my little league team. They played against the Russell Westbrook his brother Ray Renard.
Mm-hmm.
Reynard, his football team and shit.
How was that?
We tied 26-26. We kind of fumbled the bag though, cause we was up 20-6. And
Damn.
yeah, we fucked it up. We got a couple players out. They got a couple players out. We should make it to the Super Bowl and play them again, so it should be interesting.
That build it. I mean, that Rush fight.
Russ was there too. He was at the game. Yeah, but the fucking a lot of shit started going on. He left at halftime, huh?
So ask him some questions.
Like I couldn't get to. I was gonna talk to him after the game if I had the chance to, but he was going to
You tell him to
halftime.
come on Sports Dog?
Hell yeah, fuck yeah, come talk to us, Russ.
Hey, can we bring
Let
this
us
shit
know
to
the
you?
truth.
Hey, we'll bring this shit to you, bro.
Yeah, like look, it's not even gonna be popping that much because you know what I'm saying. We knew, you know
Help
what I'm
us
saying.
get
We
it
knew.
popping, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like so, you can talk all your shit. By the time we pop in, you'll be traded. You be out of here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all got anything else before we get out of here?
What's next fight was good too. Bilal Muhammad. He was
Was
good.
there any fights this
They
week?
say he's gonna fight Gilbert Burns next. Yeah, there's Lomachenko fights.
Oh yeah, they say he might get the Devin Haney fight if he wins this one.
Nico Ali fights on that card. I think.
We're never gonna see Crawford Spence.
I'm so over that shit.
Yeah.
Like that. That's just.
Crawford done signed another nigga to fight.
Oh, then it's
Tyson Fury signed another nigga to fight.
It's the Calvin Kattar and Arnold Allen. On
We in the
UFC.
dead zone to fight, and Haney's probably gonna fight Loma. That's what he's looking like. That's what he's
Yeah,
talking
it's gonna be
Randy
Hating Long more
Garcia,
likely.
Tank might happen.
They
about.
say
Oh yeah, Tank Garcia.
they say that Tank Garcia, everything's together. They just trying to figure out the promotion.
Yeah,
Is the issue.
Which I thought would be a huge issue.
It
I
always
still
is.
goes back to
50-50. And
both networks.
let
if you want
bygones
to.
be bygones. you know what I'm
or
saying?
whoever's networks promotes the most, that's who
That's
you
who
give
you
the
win,
credit to,
yeah.
or whatever. Like, so if you put on the Zone and Top Rank, or what is it, Showtime?
Showtime.
So you put on Showtime, you put one on the Zone. The Zone makes 50 million in buys. Give Garcia his 50 million or whatever he got split. Wasn't they only do 30 million? They only get 30 million to get out of the fucking
That's
win.
true.
I'd rather listen to the Showtime announcer. So,
100%.
but I
there
have
you
the
go.
zones. So if it's
Oh,
it's
no,
not if it's not pay per view, the
It's
zone then
conflicted over there.
yeah.
Well, shit. Well, you already know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Get jiggy in them comments. Let them know how cute I am. I'm just kidding, but yeah. Well, I'm kind of not kidding, but you know what it is. So, yes, sir.
Hey, man, we back. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Get this shit. We back next week.
No, we back, baby. After that long ass fucking bye. It's showtime. Back again, back undefeated, yes, sir. We them dogs, baby. Who?
Fuck them Eagles.
Hater.